welcome. Take two. I was having some technical difficulties. Not that I was aware until about 5 minutes in, but apparently my screen was sharing a black page and not me. So I am hoping, I'm just going to check on here. I may now be live and I may now be able to be seen, because an unboxing is not going to be so fun in the dark. I'm hoping that people have picked up that I'm on a new stream. I can see myself now, so I'm going to just delete off the... Let me see if I can get rid of that. Paul's found me. Let's move that to bin. Move. Hopefully that'll stop people picking up the wrong stream. I hope. Is that better? Yay! Okay, we're there. Fine. I will just do a quick check over on YouTube. Normally, if I can see myself on here, I just rely on the fact that I can, I'm live elsewhere. So, stream 3 minutes ago. Let's get rid of that as well. And then, I'll have to get rid of that later. Don't know how to do that. Right, back in the room. How are we all? Hello. So as I was saying, but you couldn't hear me, I had my in-person retreat last weekend, so I wasn't live with you because I had visitors. And then we ended up going to Stonehenge on the Monday, and then, as I say, back to work with a bump on the Tuesday. So yeah, I'm here with you tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to end up making something. We'll see how the evening or the hour takes us. I do have some new goodies to share with you. So we've got online exclusives coming out in July, and as a demonstrator I can order them early so that I can share them all with you. Paul says seeing in both places. So yes, I've got some goodies to share with you, and yeah, we'll see how we go. The classes that I've got coming up are Notes and Totes and Celebratory Sips in June. So Notes and Totes is next Saturday, and Celebratory Sips is going to be the 27th and 28th. And combined with that, there is a super awesome kit also using the Celebratory Sips. So both are available on my website, and there's other classes coming up for future classes as well. Thank you all so much. You've all found me. You found me live. You can see me. We'll get going. Right. First up, let me get my camera to the desk, and hopefully the picture stays on for you all. Here we go. It has been a busy few weeks, but it's been very good. Debbie says good afternoon, good evening, and good morning for some. Good evening, good afternoon, Debbie, and good morning to some indeed. So let me share with you. What shall I share first? Let me do there's two new suites. So there is one suite coming out that is a floral one, which is exciting. There's this one here, and this stuff here, and this ribbon. So it's called Charming Day is the bundle, and we've got this stamp set. So it's a floral. It's got a happy birthday, a few extra can't wait to see you again, you made my day. And then this one is in a red rubber, so clear, and perfect for colouring, simple line images. It doesn't have a two-step with that one. It does have outline dies for each of the 3 pieces. And then it's also got these additional dies, which are lovely. You've got the leaves with the extra kind of buds on them, this larger floral piece, and then this single floral. So they are lovely. The colours are lovely. I'll see how I go for time. I might be able to wind that through and show you, but let me show you the gems. So you've got colours are not on the back, are they? Not helpful. But Petal Pink, Berry Burst, Night of Navy, or Secret Sea maybe. What colour is in the paper? Night of Navy. So yeah, Night of Navy, Berry Burst, and Petal Pink they will be. But they've got that lovely shine on. Jeanette says totally an Emma sweet. Indeed. I was like, yep, add to cart. Add all to cart. So the paper, we've got some pretty florals and then some solid background pieces. So you've got Blackberry Bliss. Let's see if I get the light on that for you. This one. And this looks like stenciled. You know, when you push it, that's lovely, that, isn't it? I love this colour actually. It's got the pop of purple on there, but it's got the peachy oranges as well. Very taken with that. Mossy Meadow. That one is the same as the blue pattern, but in a peachy colour. This one, I really like this one. It's like navies, greens and peaches, but a really lovely colour combination on that one. This one. So that's more browns and purples. And then with the Berry Burst on the back. And then this one, which comes on the cover. Morning, Sylvia. Morning. A rainy, cold, miserable Auckland. A bit of crafty goodies to start your week. There you go. And that one will be Pretty Peacock. The ribbon that comes with this suite is more of a jute. It's a thick jute. It's definitely not what I would call a ribbon. But perfect for pulling apart, I'm going to say. So separating those threads out is going to be very easy. That just unplaits. Pop says morning. Finally made alive. New puppy in tow. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that one will be kind of be able to pull it down to strings if you wanted to tie thinner bows with the more delicate flowers, but would make lovely handles for bags, or would just simply wrap around into a knot or something around the top or around a box, or you could cut pieces to stick across your projects for extra texture. So that's in a Petal Pink, and as I say, it's definitely a jute, not a ribbon. So there is that one. I like that one. Do we like that one? I like that one. So there is currently the offer of 50% off sweets and sweet products. So you need to be careful how you add things to your basket to get the best deal. And with some of the larger sweets, you might be better to add to your basket a sweet, another sweet, and then non-sweet products. And then if you've got lower price items in a sweet, place another order, because the postage fee will more than likely work out a better deal to place 2 lots of postage and get more off the sweet by doing to lots of postage. I think most of you have figured that out already, but it's just to say, with this offer, I have placed 2 orders, one for the larger suites and then one for the smaller items, and you do get a better deal, more for your money. But because I was ordering that suite, the new pair suite that is coming, Perfectly Pairs, made it into my basket for 50% off. So I paid half price, and then I had my demo discount and rewards. So it's definitely a perk to be signed up as a demo. And if you want any more info on that, let me know. This one is a 2-step stamping. So you can infill these. You've got little hatched, little tiny flowers, and then the extra leaf and the outlines, and always handy to have little tabs and things in there. The pairs are lovely to stamp. Let me just grab a little scrap and a Mossy Meadow. It was practically free, Mary. Exactly. It would have been rude to have left it on the shelf. So a lovely fine image. This is the smaller of the pairs. There is the single larger pair, and then the pair of pairs. And you can I'll just do Mossy Meadow because it's in my hand. But the infill stamp there. So you've got that infill, and it gives the texture, so it gives the shading, and it gives the definition. That is darker and lighter, etc. But if you want to make it look more watercoloured, you can. This is only basic white paper. This is not watercolour paper. This is just basic white. You can take a little bit of your ink and use the ink that is on there as well, and just go over with your water. And can you see the difference that makes it look watercoloured? So you've got 2 different looks to that. Alternatively, you could also use your Wink of Stella. So that is always a great idea, to add a little bit of sparkle. Sparkly bears. And you can just soften out that ink so that you have more of a watercolour look, even though it's not on watercolour paper. So there you go. There's a little tip from me for using that. Yes, Jen says blender pen. Blended pen would be great as well. That would soften that out. And the blender pen is good for adding in other colours. So like your lemon lime twist, you can add that in to your leaves very quickly, and it gives a nice colour to those. So that's Mossy Meadow and then lemon lime twist leaves. Coming back to the pairs, it of course has pattern paper. So we've got designer paper, which is Basic Beige, Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. It's a lovely combination of colours. So this is Secret Sea and Old Olive or Mossy Meadow grid lines, which is very lovely. You've got this one. So although you've got the pairs, you've got a lovely soft floral on there as well, which is Very nice. Petal Pink. This one's a great scrapbook layout, but ideal for slicing up for cards as well. I like it when they do a border around the edge. So that's your Old Olive and Mossy Meadow mixed together. And then you've got this page. Now, this is the page. They often do this with dies and things now. So this is the page that the dies will fit. So you will be able to cut out the images that are on that page. So you can have all of those little pairs, the solid, the larger individuals, and then all the leaves will cut out as well without having to fussy cut. And if you want to then fussy cut, you can fussy cut all those lovely flowers in between. That's that one. This one must be Darling Duckling and Petal Pink grid lines. Evening, Kim. Hello, hello. I love this one. That's my favourite, I think. It's Secret Sea background with the floral and the pears coming through. It's so pretty. Carol says you can also die cut the flowers. Say what? Can you? No. Get out of town. You can. Thank you, Carol. I would be there with my snips. I would have been there. But yeah, amazing. Who knew? Carol did. Right, that one. This one is lovely. Just a nice background one. There's no dye to match that one. That one. I feel like that's a very Kim paper. Kim likes her yellow. Mandy says very dramatic DSP with the dark brown. It is, isn't it? This one. And then the Mossy Meadow. So, yeah. Mary says, honestly, you might still be there with your snips. Maybe. Maybe. Isn't it lovely? Yeah. And it was half price, practically free. I mean, doesn't that make the crafting supplies even better? Practically free. Right. That's the pears. Oh, well, it's not quite the pears. The pears have these beautiful gems. These. So I'm going to say Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, Secret Sea, but very flat gems. So great for not having bulky postage. And then this lovely ribbon. Now, I can see this in not only pears, but in a lot of Christmas crafting. How gorgeous is that ribbon? So pretty. It's got metallic gold with the Mossy Meadow green. It is, yeah, gorgeous. If you're not going to buy the pear suite, buy the ribbon. It's fabulous. Fabulous. All right, there we go. That is the ribbon. Now, I did buy, I think this is going to be a bit like Marmite. I'm not sure at the moment. If I'm honest, I'm a little bit on the fence, but I wanted to see it close up and I wanted to I thought winter crafting. I've got kind of projects in mind. So this is called Need for Tweed. It's one of those photographic papers. So it looks like you could touch that and you would feel the texture in it, but obviously it's just smooth paper. I think that particular one is perfect for Christmas crafting as well. I know it's only June, and yeah, or making some fabulous tweed bags, or if you've still got like the men's shirt and jacket, you could have a tweed jacket on a man's card. that one is a sort of a cherry cobbler red. There are 3 of each design, so you're going to get 3 of each pattern. And there is this one, which is like a cherry Cajun craze. So there's a second one of that, and then this one is a very thick, heavy pattern. So I think that'd be like on a big project. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna use that for. Just as I thought I was gonna say turtles. We've got a navy and white tweed, black and white, a crumb cake one, and then a green, a lime green. That one I think looks the most textured. That one and that one I think have the most kind of texture look into them. But yeah, will be interesting to see what people use them for. They're not with a suite as such. They're like a standalone paper. So yeah, tell me what you think. I did buy a standalone stamp set that I thought could be really fun with that paper, which is called Long Time No See. Now, I can see this one being the jumper of the llama or the jumper of the doggy, or sweatshirt, depending on where you are, but the jumper and the scarf for the cute little animals. So I think these would pair well with this and be kind of fun to not have to colour. You could add a lot of texture by just putting the knitted tweed. Kim says they're different. I know they are. So they're bold and they're very heavy. So I think kind of small pieces maybe. It'd be interesting to see what people do with them. But I wanted to see what it looked like close up, and I wanted to be able to share it with you. Mary says I'm not sure what to do with that paper. I know it's a tricky one. It's not like I don't look at that and think, oh, flowers. I'm looking at that thinking, what am I putting on it? So yeah, definitely a creative challenge, I think, is that paper. Okay, I did buy another bundle called Jolly Holly. So this one is it's got an hybrid embossing folder, which has got the holly on it. Oh, that's a good point, Mary, actually, because some of the mini stuff might then tie back to the online stuff that's coming out in July. Hey, leaves out. Oh, leaves could be good. That could be really good with the texture, couldn't it? This one, Jolly Holly, has these are at 100%. So they are just little. You've got a little holly, little poinsettia, and little bells, and then the words. And the embossing folder is hybrid, so you get the embossing folder and the dies together. And the dies will cut the holly up from the embossing folder. So yeah, that looks like a fun one. And the holly embossing folder on its own looks fun. And this holly and bits and bobs could make a lovely wreath, couldn't it? I'm sure it could do other things as well, but I think it would make a lovely wreath. Okay. I ummed and ahed over the autumn one because we're still in summer here in the UK, and so, but I thought I'm gonna get it because it does look lovely. So Artistic Leaves, and you've got the leaf, and then this one comes over there. I don't do giant leaves anymore. It has all the sentiments one could need for Christmas. It does. It's got so many good sentiments in there. It really does. And lovely font as well, that one. Yeah, really like that one. This leaf, haven't obviously had this off its packet yet, but it's got two-step stamping with it. And if we go, should we do Timid Tiger? Wait on Jump into Christmas. Yeah. Let's do. I could do Timid Tiger. Whoa, pretty. And then Occasion. My Occasion is not very juicy. But let's see. So this then infills. So you get the different texture. Pretty. Pretty. That, of course, could be stamped in Versamark and heat embossed in gold or copper. I mean, just saying. How pretty is that? Very nice. Very nice, very nice. I like that. You can get a similar effect when you do the daubers on a leaf and stuff, but this gives you that two-tone. So yeah, very cool stamp. I like that one. And you could also go like green turning into orange. Where isn't a scrap that is big enough? I think my scrap pile's got a bit small. Yeah, no dies. No. So green, and then Timid Tiger. Hi Sarah. She says love that. And boop. Leaf kind of turning colour. I just thought the combination of having the two stamps was kind of fun. So yes, that'll be a no dies, no problem. No dies, no problem. So yeah, that'll be a. I always think when you're fussy cutting things out to think about where would the dies go. They're not going to go all the way into all the intricate parts of the stamp. You're going to really just work around the outline. And so this one isn't too bad. And you could stamp quite a few onto a background, couldn't you? They could make a nice background. But yeah, there you go. This one does the same. So this leaf, do you want to see this leaf? Should I show you this one as well? It does the same. But if you want to see this, that is Timid Tiger. Oh, I wonder if it does. I don't know if I've got. I wonder if it coordinates with that. And it says one of it coordinates with changing leaves dyes. Don't know. Yeah. So you've got that one as well. Just a little bit late. It's gone past your autumn into full on winter. There you go. That has got hello sweet friend, grateful for you, celebrate today, and it's also got some splatters in as well. So it's got some texture there as well. I'll clean those up afterwards. Let me just pop them to one side, and I'll do my tidy up afterwards. The other thing that I purchased from the online exclusives was the sunflower embossing folder. So this was a huge embossing folder. It's one of the huge ones compared to a where is a normal size embossing folder? Can't find one. There we go. That's your normal size embossing folder. That's your mini embossing folder. And then that is your square embossing folder. This one is that much bigger. So as wide, but it's the big one. And it is all sunflowers. So it's called just Sunflower 3D embossing folder. It's got sunflowers all over the background. And this is what it looks like embossed, which is lovely. I managed to get to the mute before I sneezed. I think there is a sample of this. Charlotte, oh dear, I need this folder. Oh dear, yes. I thought you could obviously colour. You could do it on watercolour. You could colour kind of, but you could just add with a little bit of an ink to add some colour to them. I would say, Kathleen, with them being the embossing folders, the very big ones, to give you a background for scrapbooking, I'd say. Or if you are prepping cards, you'd get 2 card fronts at once, which is ideal when you're making bulk cards. So I quite like the large ones because it does speed up that process, albeit you'll get different parts of the folder on different parts of your card, but I'm kind of okay with that. Watercolouring would be lovely, wouldn't it, Paul? That would be great. I'm just going to grab some crumb cake. Being in my craft room today, so. I'm using the small embossing brush just to work into the middles. I'm not trying to be perfect with this because it's going to go over some of the parts where it'd be. Would it be large enough for a front and a back? Yes, it absolutely would. Yeah, you would be able to fold that in half and have an embossed card. Yeah. But it comes up beautiful. Yeah. What do you think? I quite like that. And I think that, as I say, you could just, let me see what I've got in my tray of goodies. I chop this in half. I don't know where this happy birthday is from. If someone's able to tell me where it's from, you get extra gold stars because they've been sat in my to use drawer for quite some time. I can't place where this particular happy birthday is from. I stamped a few of them all at once. And there we go, white. And that was just a piece of basic white that I've embossed and then blended. And I'm in complete denial that Twisted Gold Thread is even going anywhere, and I daren't look to see if it has sold out yet. But I continue to use it. I think I'm down to about 3 rolls. It may still be on our last chance list. And then, where's my glue dots gone? Oh, they've got 2 little. Yeah. That under there. These are low profile flat dots with some gold dots. They're tricky to pick up, these ones. Tricky. But there you go. Simple. There you go. Sylvia says, another need. Isn't it a beautiful folder? Gorgeous. So 2 cards for the price of 1. You'll be able to make another one out of that. Other background. You'd be able to do the same with that one. Pop a sentiment on, and that would be done. And then last but not least, I had my pre-order. I didn't order the stamp set, and now I have got regret over that. If you ever think you don't need the dies or the stamp sets to a bundle, you know that someone's always going to convince you that you do. I may be guilty of that. But it happens to me as well. And I ordered the stuff for the Creativity Now, and I ordered the dies, didn't order the stamp set, and I now have to wait to be able to order it until the pre-order happens in August. So I'll just have to live without it. But that is why the stamp set is missing, because I made a choice not to order it. And I should have. But this is the Creativity Now paper. So it's called Peaceful Garden 12 by 12. And this is a mix of Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, and Secret Sea. So you've got this one. This one. It's usually me. I know. It's karma coming back to bite me. Crumb cake, doves, the leaves. That one must be, I don't know, a version of Misty Moonlight. I mean, it looks Lost Lagoon to me. That one. Got those ones. That's lovely, isn't it? Love that checked one. Leaves, stars, and the flowers. So this one, if you're not a demonstrator, if you're a demonstrator and you've joined the Creativity Now event that's going to be taking place the 15th of June, anyway, soon in June, you've been able to pre-order this. You will be able to, as a demo, pre-order this in July, and if August, and it will be in the mini catalogue that will be available September to December. So this is going to be a suite that's available in the mini Christmas, or I say Christmas catalogue, September to December mini, and it comes with these gems, which are lovely as well. These ones, they're like little flowers. They could be stars, I guess, but they're like little flowers. So pretty. You've got Secret Sea, Misty Moonlight. I'm sure that's like, it says Cloud Cover, but it looks more Lost Lagoon, but it's Cloud Cover, I guess. And white. And then there are dies with this. And an embossing folder. So it's called Peaceful Greenery Embossing Folder, which has got this wreath around it. And then these dies will fit to layer up or cut the middle out or what have you. And there is a second size here that will layer up as well. So I had to have the dies because it fits perfectly into the embossing folder. And just going back to the stamp set that I purchased, the Jolly Holly one, whilst I don't have the stamp set that goes with this particular, this one here will fit perfectly going down the centre of that particular frame. And that says, "May the spirit of the season bring you hope, happiness, and love," which I thought is a lovely one and would go nicely with the doves and the floral bits that are in here, or even like joy and things. Any of these sentiments would fit on here. So there you go. That is all my goodies. That is my new bits and bobs, which I have been lucky enough to get nice and early. Now to decide what becomes classes and what I'm going to be making with each of them. So I will be sure to let you know as soon as I know. My classes are planned up till July currently, and then I just need to look at this and see what I schedule in. I'd love to have you come along and join a class. If you haven't already done so with me, it'd be lovely to have you join. All my classes are available to anyone worldwide. Everyone is welcome, whether you are demo or not. Everyone is welcome. This creativity now paper is just beautiful, and I like the Dove paper, but if the Doves are not your thing, there's only 2 pages of them, and by flipping them over, you've got just the most beautiful floral blues and secrecy papers for both Christmassy, I'd say, and just autumnal projects as well. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Cheryl says thanks for sharing your ideas and inspirational ideas to a growing shopping list. You are welcome. Put my roller skates on. Is that to decide on what I'm doing for classes? I'm on it. Fabulous. Could you cut and emboss at the same time? I think. Oh, I wonder if you could. I don't know with that folder if you can. I don't think it's a hybrid one. I don't think you can sit the dies into the folder. I think you'd need to do one and then the other. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I'm hopefully I know I've only done bits and bobs this evening of random bits and pieces, but I did make a card, and hopefully that has inspired you to keep up with the classes. I get you. I'm with you now, Paul. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely week, and I will see you back here same time, same place next Sunday. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.